Hey y'all, what's up? I'm just out doing some running errands or what have you. Just came back from getting them nails done. Y'all know how I feel about that nail in that last video. But anyway, I just came from the nail salon and what have you. It's so nice and peaceful in there today. It was just me and maybe one or two other ladies in there getting nails and feet done or what have you. And it was just so quiet and nice and peaceful. And I was like, man, there was a time where I, used to read a good book and just, chill or what have you and bring some sort of calm and peace to my life. I kind of need to get back to that. So why is he looking over here at me? And so, oh man. Okay, I thought it was an accident up here, guys. Okay, but this lady walked into the nail salon today holding a John Grisham book. And I remember a time when I used to read John Grisham books. If you've ever seen that movie, A Time to Kill, with Samuel L. Jackson, back in the day, that comes from the book that John Grisham wrote, A Time to Kill. So, and also James Patterson, I used to read him. I used to read Eric Jerome Dickey, Sister Souljah, The Coldest Winter Ever. Yes. God, so many that I used to read back in the day. And I was thinking to myself, man, I need to get back to doing that. Get back to reading some good novels. Sit the phone down, turn it off, and just spend some time snuggled up with a book. It's funny, about 2 or 3 years ago, I bought a Kindle, a Kindle Fire. I spent $200 for that Kindle Fire, and I've only maybe used it once or twice. I've learned that I prefer the actual book itself instead of downloading electronic books. So, yeah. So, but yeah, I thought I need to get back into reading books like I used to. But I was also, as I was sitting there, I was thinking also about what are the, different things that one of the many things that I truly love about the trucking industry. And one of the many things that I truly love about the trucking industry is the fact that we have a lot of options in this industry. One thing I've learned watching everybody's videos and everything that, everybody's doing something different. And the beauty of having your CDL is that, you could choose to do whatever, pull dry van, pull reefer. I remember when I was in CDL school, at that time, I would hear the instructors or what have you talk about endorsements and stuff like that. But at that time, I wasn't interested in doing endorsements or what have you. I was just thinking, I'm just going to do this 53-footer, drive in, that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything else. But you don't know which way the trucking industry may lead you. When you have your CDL, so many different options out here. It wasn't until, like I said in my previous video, till I moved to Dallas and was looking on Craigslist and found that contractor, and come to find out it was FedEx Ground pulling doubles. So I, got my doubles endorsement, and and never in a million years would you have told me I would have been pulling double trailers. Never in a million years. So, and I enjoy pulling doubles. Matter of fact, I kind of liked it better than a 53-footer. It has that break in the middle. You can kind of move in between trucks at the truck stop a little bit more easier, to me, is what I think, than just a straight 53-foot trailer. So, I wish I had been in contact with my mentor back in, Dale Hunt. I mentioned him in my first video, was my mentor. He probably would have been like, no, not that you talked all that stuff in CDL school, that you were only going to pull 53-footers, you don't need no endorsements and all that. He would probably laugh at that now, because I did. I was in school like, I don't need all that. But anywho, so I'm happy I have my doubles. And then the next year, still for FedEx Ground, I had a co-driver, not Kyle, somebody different, and he applied for a tanker job position around here in Dallas. Well, and I've learned that when you want to pull tankers and stuff like that, I mean, these companies do a very thorough background on you when you're wanting to pull tanker. And he had forgot he even filled out an application for tankers. And the company called him while we were on the road, and so he went ahead and took the job. Well, that's because he had the tanker and hazmat endorsements on his CDL. And so I was like, I should try to go for my hazmat, just out the blue, just, go for my hazmat endorsement. And he went on with the company. He left FedEx, went on with the tanker company because he was a newlywed. I think him and his wife were only married maybe a year or so. And it's like, he really hadn't got a chance to really enjoy his wife and stuff like that. So he took the job, and I'm assuming, still in tankers and still, where he's able to be home every day. But I took my hazmat here in Texas, and the first time I missed about one question, so I had to go back. I think like a day or two. It don't take long, like a day or two, and take the test over again, and got my tanker and hazmat endorsements on my CDL. So I have all the endorsements on my CDL. And I just think it just opens you to more choices, more opportunity, if that's what you want to do. But again, that's one of the things I love about the trucking industry. You have so many different choices. Never in a million years could you have told me that, I mean, you don't need no endorsement for this, but never in a million years could you have told me that I will be in a day cab and being home every day. I wouldn't have thought that. But here I am, and it's perfect for me right now at this time in my life. I like being home every day. Am I, never, should I say never will I go back out over the road? I would never say that, no. Watching a lot of your videos, sometimes I miss being out there over the road and what have you. So, I mean, I miss it every now and then. But, so yeah, I'm not so, closed-minded to where I won't go back out on over the road. I'm a single woman. My son is 21 years old. He's, doing his own thing, and so I don't have anything tying me to where I would necessarily, not be able to go back out over the road. So I would, definitely consider it. It's nothing that I wouldn't do over again. I most definitely would, because I love to drive. I've learned that I really love to drive. And I really like the open road. So, oh my God, here I go with these shades again. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know. I think you should look somebody in the eye. It's just me. Anyway, but yeah, I was just sitting there thinking of all the different options and everything, and watching everybody's YouTube videos. You got, people out here doing your flatbed, reefers, dry van. I haven't seen many tankers doing videos. It's my understanding that they can't talk on the phone. They can't do all that stuff when they pull in tanker, is my understanding. Now, I could be definitely wrong about that. But I don't see very many videos with anybody doing tanker videos or what have you. If so, guys, let me know. Give me a name of somebody that's doing tanker videos. That'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, I was just thinking of just the different options, what have you. Running solo, running team. I didn't think when I was solo by myself out on the road, when I was with Swift, I liked being by myself. I never would have thought I would have ran team. I ran team and realized I liked running team. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know which way the trucking industry may lead you. You just never know. And the different people that you're meeting out here when you're over the road. The different relationships that you build. I just think it's pretty cool. My family members, and some of my friends that that are not truck drivers, they pretty intrigued by my job, and have always asked questions, and think that it's pretty cool that I'm a truck driver. So yeah, it's definitely not for everybody. That's for sure. But hey, I think if you can handle 18-wheeler, baby, you're pretty awesome to me. And if you're a female out here handling it, you're even more better and more awesome. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying. But yeah, I was sitting there thinking about that while I was getting my nails done, about the different options and everything. And different companies and what have you. Never thought I wouldn't be with a mega carrier anymore. Not with a mega carrier anymore. In my opinion, I would never go back to a mega carrier. I just wouldn't. I kind of like the small companies or what have you. Yeah, I wouldn't go back to a mega carrier. Definitely started out with a mega carrier and what have you. And I used to hear people, kind of say, things about mega carriers back when I was on the truck driving for Swift and what have you. But but I didn't understand why they felt the way that they did about mega carriers. I didn't understand it. I was a newbie, I was just learning the trucking lingo, you know what I'm saying? But now 6 years in, I understand what they mean now. But like I said, I've truly enjoyed myself out here over the road, and I thank God for a lot of your feedback that I've been getting from a lot of you. One person yesterday commented that I should narrate books and that I'm a very good storyteller. I was like, okay. I never, thought I was a very good storyteller. However, I've always I've always wanted to look into voiceovers, like for commercials and stuff like that. Just something like that. I love James Earl Jones. I love his voice. What's the other man? Morgan Freeman. I love the voice of Morgan Freeman. So I've also learned that I like voices. It's something about voices that I really love. I love in school, when I was in school, I love to hear lectures. I'm the type of person that would sit there and listen to lectures. I love it. I don't know if a lot of people know, but I love Michael Smerconish. He's on the POTUS channel on Sirius XM. I think it's like 126. He comes on in the morning. But I love voice. I don't know. I guess that's something that I truly love and enjoy. But it's funny. I say I like books and what have you, but I've never really gotten into audiobooks though. I don't know. It's just boring to me for some reason. Some people can really listen to audiobooks. I can't. I'd rather sit there with the book and read the book myself than to have it read to me. But yeah, so are any of you like book readers out here? Like when you shut down for the night or something, is it something you really like to get into? Or besides, watching movies? I know some of us be really tired. And don't get me wrong, it's been years since I've sat down and actually read a novel and things like that. But I'm thinking to myself, man, that's something I would like to kind of get back into. Like I said, turn the phone off and just chill, get some quiet time to yourself. I think our minds and our bodies need that from time to time, that quiet time to ourselves, where the TV is not on, the radio is not on, the cell phone is not constantly ringing or sending notifications and stuff like that. So I think it's good to have that quiet time, that peaceful time to yourself, to let let your thoughts just, have its way and just relax. You know what I'm saying? So it was something I was really thinking about getting back into. But I thank you guys for all the feedback on the last video I did about Kyle. I know that story kind of blew some of you away, and it did me also. So, but anyway, I'm here at I was gonna go to the grocery store, y'all, but no, I'm not going. I'm not gonna.